Good morning. Welcome to the Windsor Star News Cafe. I'm Don McArthur here with Dylan Kristy and our special guest, Brian Caza, who's running in Ward 4. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Okay, he was at our Democratic Democracy Rocks all-call on the weekend. Thanks for coming back. Why should they vote for you?
There's a lot I have to offer. I'm a hardworking person. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a CEO. I'm a hardworking person who's going to do my best, work hard, and fight to the end. That's all I can promise. I don't make empty promises, because the minute you make empty promises and don't follow through, you've lost credibility.
Okay, now you're in IT, is that what you do?
Yes, I am. I'm a systems administrator at Anchor Danley.
And you work pretty early in the morning, and we're here like about 7:30 a.m., super early, so thank you for coming in before
No
work.
problem. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's about an hour earlier than we normally do the show. But just tell us about the campaign so far. You're going door to door. What are you hearing, and how's that been?
We've been going door to door. We've got a very small campaign. There's only 3 of us actually doing all the work. But you know, we're getting the flyers out there. The people I'm talking to, it's infrastructure, it's poverty, blight, crime, things like that. That's what we're hearing at the door.
Cool. Do you have any solutions for this that you'd like to see implemented? I guess let's talk about the crime that you see in Walkerville.
Well, I know Adriano mentioned about foot patrols and things like that, but I was doing some research yesterday, and if you look, he mentions Victoria, BC. It works for them. They have a small population, only 78,000 people, and only about a 20 square kilometer area for their city, where if you look at Windsor, it's like 216,000 and almost 150,000 square kilometers. So as nice as the concept sounds of foot patrols, it's not really going to be feasible, because you've got areas that aren't going to be covered, and if a policeman's needed somewhere else, how's he going to get there?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know how the police forces can compare in size?
No, unfortunately, I couldn't find those statistics last night.
Interesting.
Okay. I see he brought a little note here, so we like that. No, trains. What is it about trains that you want to talk about? Big issue with the CP. Was it CP rail tracks in Walkerville?
Yeah, one of the things that was mentioned, and I believe it was Remy that mentioned it on your show here, was that the trains run behind on Memorial every 20 minutes. Now that would be about 72 trains a day total. I did some digging last night. If you look at Deschler, Ohio, which is a major interchange for CSX, Union Pacific, Norfolk Southern, they average about 60 trains a day. And if you look at Bayview Junction in just north of Toronto, they get about 45 freight and 30 to 40 passenger trains. That's CP and CN combined. Now, the total for that just seems odd to me, and I don't know where that number came from, but that's something I doesn't sound right to me.
Oh, interesting. Another issue that's hot in the ward right now, Chris Holt had a little conference held in partnership with Alan Halberstadt, the current councillor. They're looking at the space between the sidewalk and the road. Some people have taken it upon themselves to beautify that space. They have planners in there, landscaping. The city has actually handed out work orders to remove some of that stuff. Do you have any comments on that? Have you met with any of those?
No, I haven't met with any of those. I mean, it does look great, but I don't know exactly what the bylaw states, so it's kind of hard for me to justify why they're asking them to remove these, but I'm sure there must be some reason logistically for that.
Okay, fair. How do you feel about Alan Halberstadt coming out? Did you view that as an endorsement, maybe, or?
No, actually, I did notice last night. I did see a couple of tweets that saying just because he was there doesn't mean that he was actually endorsing Chris Holt. I know Chris is a great guy. Unfortunately, he doesn't have that endorsement.
He's going to be here later on this morning's show. But Halberstadt, just on him for a second, Maverick, he's been there forever, an institution in Ward 4. Thumbs up or thumbs down on his tenure as Ward 4 councillor?
Thumbs up. I mean, he's done a great job. I've talked with him several times on several issues that I'm working on for some people, and he's given me great advice, told me how to get things done, which, kind of like a mentoring process.
Excellent.
Okay, I just briefly checked out your bio. So you lived in Ward 4 for about 12 years, I think 4 daughters.
Yes.
I don't want to give it away here, but so what is it that you're into?
I play drums. I'm into model railroading, stuff like that. Just basic stuff, home renovations. I've got a home that's probably about 90 years old that I do my own renovations on.
And what do you like best about Ward 4?
What do I like best? It's the people, it's the community, it's everything about it. It's just one of those wards that isn't filled with industrial and things like that. You walk down the street and people are friendly. You got a lot of trees and things like that. It's a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we have the mic. Anything else you want to say to the constituents in the riding?
Well, the only thing I want to say is I'm a hardworking person. I'm going to do my best. That's all I can promise, and I look forward to getting your vote on October 27th.
Okay, Brian, he's running in Ward 4. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We're at the Windsor Star News Cafe.